Hello and congratulations to the class of 2020. A lot of people say they don't remember their high school graduation, but I'm going to go out on a limb here and say we might remember ours. I don't think any of us thought we would be here like this. Let's be real for a second. Our class has had a pretty rough year. Starting off the year with a bang were the mosquitoes bringing us the lovely EEE. Not only did this cause us to constantly have to wear a bug spray and fear being bit by mosquitoes, but it also made many schedule adjustments to our fall. Sporting events got moved earlier in the day, under the lights game became under the sun. Many of our senior fall sports seasons were not what we expected. Then, right when we thought we were in the clear, here comes COVID. It seemed like in the blink of an eye, some of our winter, our spring, and the end of our senior year was ripped out from under us. And there was nothing we could do about it. Our whole image of what we thought our senior year would be was ripped to pieces. No senior skip day, no throwing papers on the last day, no class night, no grad bash, and no commencement. With all this being said, I have some good news and some bad news. I'm going to tell you the bad news first. COVID will not be the last thing in your lifetime that obstructs what should have been. That challenges you, that confuses you, that makes you have to think, problem solve, and be optimistic. However, the good news is we have persisted. Early football games, so what? We made it work. No graduation, look at us now. We did not let COVID stop us, tear us down, or lessen the achievements we have worked so hard for. So, class of 2020, here's my advice to you. When something gets in the way of your life, whether it's big, small, or indifferent, do not let it drag you down. Problem solve in any way you can. Try to stop and find the good in life during times of despair. Figure out what you can do to make a difference. Give everything you do all of your effort and enjoy it, because you never know if that will be your last time. And if you get discouraged along the way, remember this time in your life. I'm pretty sure if you can make it through weeks of being stuck in quarantine with your parents and siblings, you can do anything. Some of you may disagree with me when I say this, but I would not have wanted this year to go any other way. I'm grateful for the love the community has shown us, the support of my peers, and an incredibly memorable senior year. It has reminded me that sometimes there are bigger things going on in the world. This is just another thing that has shaped us as people and will motivate us as we continue on to the rest of our lives. And I could never want that to be different. We will always be the class of 2020 and the ones who made it through a global pandemic. And that is something I could never be more proud to be a part of. And remember those papers I told you we didn't get to throw? This is for you, class of 2020.
Hi, my name is Connor McPartlin. You may know me from my famous roles as Kid in Yearbook with Weird Smile and Guy Who Passed Out in Anatomy. But today, I'm playing what may very well be the most important role of my career, boy giving graduation speech. I was so thrilled when I found out I could be giving a speech at my school's commencement. All I needed to do was write said speech in 5 days, and there lied the challenge. Suddenly, my mind went blank. I couldn't think of anything. Memories made at Marshall High School, powerful advice to give to my fellow graduates, words. I kid you not, I could not think of a single word for 5 days. Not only that, I realized how many other tasks I needed to get done. It had been years since I organized my closet. I needed to watch the first season of Love is Blind on Netflix to see what all the fuss was about. More importantly, I needed to find the name of that song I didn't know the words to, but whose beat was stuck in my head. My parents say there was a word for what I was doing. It was I don't remember. Whatever it was, it had a lot of syllables. Before I knew it, Thursday afternoon had rolled around, and I had nothing. I realized just how hard it was to write a commencement speech. You want to express the joys of what high school means to you, and the nerves that build when you think of a world without it. You want to recount the incredible memories you've had with your classmates for the last 4 years, but you don't want them to know that you like them, because that would be, embarrassing. And the quotes. Don't even get me started on the quotes. You have to scroll endlessly through the internet finding the perfect ones. They can't be too long, they have to be inspirational, they have to make people cry. I've never been good at picking quotes. When I do, I never know where to place them in my paper. Any of my English teachers can tell you that. It's like the great Abraham Lincoln once said, "Look at that tree." I was ready to give up, but then a miracle happened. I watched the finale of Love is Blind. Spoiler alert, Amber and Matt got married on television after having only known each other for 10 days. I was quickly doused with inspiration. If these people can decide to spend the rest of their lives with each other in 10 days, I should be able to write a speech with half of that time. Of course, it can't just be any speech. It has to be as great as MHS. Obviously, my high school experience wasn't the same as everybody else's. I ran cross country and track. Some of you competed in football, volleyball, cheer, wrestling, basketball, baseball, softball, soccer, tennis, equestrian, bowling, golf, swimming, and diving. No matter what sport you played, you got the same feeling everybody else got. The feeling that only comes when you see fans cheering you on. The feeling that comes when you know you've put everything you can into that activity. Win or lose, good game or bad, that feeling was always with you. Some of you got that feeling from participating in other activities, band, orchestra, choir, theater, or a wide variety of other clubs. You still got that feeling just like everybody playing a sport, because what you did made you happy. I think Michael Jordan described this feeling best when he said, "Hey, can you throw me that sock?" Some of you went to every dance the school provided, homecoming, Winterfest, and prom. I went to homecoming my freshman year, and that was it. Personally, I was one of those kids that just didn't enjoy them, but a lot of you did. Most of you loved them for the very reason that it provided more time to hang out with your friends, the people you have known for years and years, or maybe just a year, your fellow classmates that were never just fellow classmates. They were family. And now we're leaving that all behind. And it's scary, but it's also exciting. We're entering the next phase of our lives, a phase that, like high school, will have its ups and downs. However, whenever the downs do occur, you can think back to the amazing memories you made at MHS. I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about it. We did it, class of 2020. We graduated, but more importantly, I finished something. Granted, I haven't slept in 36 hours and I smell like a gym locker, but I did it. We did it. Before I go, I'll leave you with this awe-inspiring quote from Maya Angelou when she herself was facing unknown and somewhat scary times. Is that a bird? Thank you.
Raham Al-Sofi, Thomas Andelon, Liberty Arnouts, Benjamin Arvoy, Ethan Austin, McLean Backlund, Carl Bates, Sarah Beatty, Cody Beatty, Christopher Blankenship, Portia Blossom, Jonathan Bomia, Mackenzie Bonnell, Tatiana Bridges, Eamon Bronson, Ashanti Brown, Cooper Bussey, Grant Bussey, Jared Butler, Isaac Bird, Kaylee Cardona, Michael Carlson, Jasmine Carleo, Isabella Casholi, Sarah Case, Hayden Chapman, Christopher Charbonneau, Talmai Colin Figueroa, Dawson Cook, Hunter Copus, Emma Crow, Jack Kroll, Camille Davis, Talia Davis, Lane Day, Tyler Day, Daniel Delmont, Danielle Devine, Amanda DeWitt, Emma Dickerson, Logan Diltz, Grant Doolittle, Destiny Dorsey, Elizabeth Dowell, Aubrey Dunn, Sarah Dunn, Abigail Edwards, Madison Eggleston, Dylan Farmer, Matthew Flynn, Katie Foster, Timothy Foudy, Isabel Franks, Madison Friedland, Nathan Falmer, John A. Gamble, Shane Gauthier, Christian Gibbs, Douglas Gillespie, Caleb Gilliam, Wyatt Gillum, Anissa Gonzalez, Nicholas Graber, Cameron Green, Zanaya Greer, Morgan Griffith, Allison Guo, Megan Hackworth, Todd Hahn, Daisha Hall, Justin Hankey, Denisha Harris, Harrison Hawtaw, Brenna Hayes, Javon Heron, Caden Heath, Colton Heath, Eric Habel, Hugo Herman, Annie Hederscheit, Andrew Hill, Aaron Hill, Dominic Hills, Ella Hilton, Celine Hinton, Alexis Holt, Delaney Hope, Sarah Horton, Ellery Hurley, Thomas Hughie, Peyton Johnson, Duncan Johnson, Cameron Johnson, Seth Jones, Samantha Jones, Dennis Jung, Caleb Kalis, Alexis Katz, Alex Kelly, Samuel Kiesling, Dawson Kimber, Caitlin Kalasa, Caitlin Kozowski, Patrick Lambert,
Dorian Larocco, Caden Latour, Kyle Lotzenheiser, Benjamin Lee, Chloe Ligers, Kayla Lewis, Joseph Lewis Caroy, Jake Lyon, Nathan Machalka, Carl Magnuson, Carly Malone, Jacob Martinson, Ashley Matarazzo, Marie Matthew, Mackenzie McBride, Brian McDonald, Jonathan McGaughy, Emily McLean, Connor McPartlin, Hayden Melton, Kaylin Metzger, Abigail Miller, Ashley Meisner, Shay Morgan, Cassidy Morgan, Riley Morgan, Elizabeth Moss,
Elliot Marak,
Austin Munson, Hunter Nelson, David Newman, Lasse Nograth, Tristan Euler, Ashley Adiepka, Gavin Owens, Blake Patterson, Evan Patton, Madison Pritchard, Zachary Pugh, Paul Redolescu, Dusty Ratliff, Link Rinke, Paige Ridenour, Zachary Roach, Jacob Roberts, Alexis Robertson, Perry Robson, Charlotte Rogers, Jesse Rosenkrantz, Emmett Rosenzweig, Emma Rudicelli, Spencer Rupp, Joseph Sari, Samantha Sanford, Lucas Setnary, Maisie Seaford, John Tay Shanton, Cody Schellenberger, Jazariah Short, Milena Solis, Andrew Stetler, Catherine Stilson, Julian Strand, Alexis Streeter, Luke Sturgill, Isabella Swan, Grace Swank, Brett Swatton, Tylen Taylor, Brendan Tekiele, Drake Thompson, Isabel Todd, Brandy Trotter, Tyler Tucker, Aurora Tuomi, Zachary Ufkes, Dominic Vandiver, Nicole Vaughn, Douglas Voigt, Robert Voigt, Hunter Walker, Jaytion Wallace, Muriel Wallace, Avion Washington, Cheyenne Watts, Nishanti Weatherall, Christopher Weaver, Austin West, Brooke West, Olivia Wheeler, Mara Wilson, Nevaeh Young, Nathan Zabolski, Spencer Zick, Olivia Zalewski.
Class of 2020, congratulations and thank you for sharing your many talents here at Marshall High School the past 4 years. I wish you the best. And now, here's Mr. Tatro.
Thank you, class of 2020, for your hard work and understanding through these tough times. Congratulations to you and your families. And now, Mr. Turner.
It's been a real honor this year to serve as principal of Marshall High School and work with these fine students. They have shown courage, strength, and determination working through these challenging COVID-19 times. It is my honor and distinction to introduce Mr. William DeSmit, President of Marshall Board of Education. I'm proud to present the class of 2020, who have met the requirements of the Board of Education and the state of Michigan for earning a high school diploma. Mr. DeSmit.
Thank you, Mr. Turner. On behalf of the Marshall School Board of Education, I'm honored to accept the recommendation of Mr. Turner for the class of 2020. As a board, we are very proud of all of your accomplishments, and we look forward to seeing your future. Thank you very much, and congratulations and good luck, class of 2020.
Congratulations, class of 2020. Graduation is an incredible accomplishment. My advice for you is to keep looking forward, remember who you are, remember who you want to be, and use your creativity and hard work to get you there. I'm looking forward to how you're going to make the world a better place.
Congratulations, class of 2020. We know none of you expected to finish your senior year like this, and neither did we. But through your hard work, perseverance, and resilience, you've gotten to this point. You are now graduates of the Marshall Public Schools. We're excited to see the steps you take in your journey as you continue to navigate life through these ever-changing times.
Congratulations to the graduates of class of 2020. May you have many of your dreams fulfilled in life, and be safe.
Congratulations to the class of 2020 as you go forth into this incredibly challenging new world. We look forward to your successes and to see the challenges that you are able to overcome as you move forward and build your lives. Our best wishes go with you always.
Hello, class of 2020. What an amazing and interesting year this has been. You're going to have so many stories to tell your own family someday. And I hope that when you look back at your time here at MHS, that you'll remember some of the simpler things, like the friendships that you've made, sitting in class together, or the lunchroom, sharing laughs and stories, or the pep assemblies. Maybe an after-school activity like marching band or FFA. Maybe it was a sport, or sitting in the student section cheering, and staying late on a Friday night to watch a game. And don't forget the no phone rule and the lanyards. But seriously, as you begin this next chapter of your life, please remember to also to have fun and to take chances, to work hard, to be humble, to be kind, to be courageous. And remember what ties you guys all together. You guys are the class of 2020. Congratulations.
Congratulations, class of 2020 from Marshall Public Schools. This senior year certainly didn't end the way any of us expected, but nevertheless, you reached some important milestones in your lives. You're graduating high school, you're moving on to post-secondary education, and you're doing so in an historic moment in our lives. But history is one thing, the future now is yours. Out of every crisis comes opportunity. Certainly hope that you will find your opportunities to move forward in life and do great things. I know you're all capable, you're great young people. We're looking forward to all the things you're going to be able to accomplish in your lives. Again, congratulations, graduating class of 2020.